Alright, now I'm going to show you how to boost a post on your business page. So once again, you want to go in here from your personal page and you want to find your business page. And you can also find it here, but this way you're not changing identities. You're not going to be using it as your business page. You want to use it as your personal profile. So if again, looking here, that's how you can tell which profile you're using. If I was using this as my business page, then this picture would be showing up here. So here I am on this page, and typically what you're going to do is you're going to have a post here. You're going to type in your post or your blog post, and what you want at the end of a post that you're going to boost, you want to make sure there's a very strong call to action. So for example, visit my blog at www.myblog.com for your free cheat sheet on 6 simple ways to save money on your health insurance. So strong call to action. You're giving them something for free. You're having them visit your blog, or you can have them visit your website, the IPA family website, whichever way you'd like to do it. But you want to have a call to action. You want them to take some sort of an action. So for purposes of this, though, I'm not going to post a fake post. What I'll do is for purposes of showing you how it works, I'm just going to boost this post. So go here, it says boost post, click that. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way, and I'll tell you why. I want more control over where it goes. So I'm going to go back to advertising. Boost your posts. Now, I really don't have much in the way of posts, but it'll give you a list of what you have. So in this case, this is the post that I wanted to boost. So I'm going to pick that and hit continue. Campaign name, I think I showed you in the other video. I recommend changing it to something that'll that at a glance you'll recognize what the ad campaign is about. So here it's boost post cover photo. Alright, once again, this is all accurate. Just want to verify, I'm in the United States, I'm paying with US dollars, and I'm in the Eastern time zone. Ad account name is my name. So again, this is a lot like the likes campaign as far as how you set it up. So same thing, you're boosting the post. You want to boost to people that are somewhat nearby the area where you're serving. So you don't want to post to Macon, Georgia if you aren't going to do business in Macon, Georgia. You want to keep it somewhat close to where you'll actually be, where you can do business. That was just my other video was uploading. So again, English, just to help narrow it down a little bit. And you see right now we're at 1,400,000 people. So we want to narrow that down. We don't want to try to reach 1,400,000 people because it's not a targeted audience at this point. It's it's almost 1.5 million people, and they may or may not have any interest in what we're sharing, we don't want to just randomly put it out there to that many people. That's just not a good practice. So first of all, we'll narrow it down by age. You know, whatever your target audience is, you know, there's no rule about that. It's what you choose. For purposes of this video, we'll do 35 to 64. And then again, I'm not going to get into more demographics, but you can really narrow it down by, you know, ethnic affinity, type of home ownership, income, net worth, what type of work they do, what education level, what fields of study, relationship status. I mean, there's you can do baby boomers, Generation X. So there's lots of ways you can narrow it down with demographics, but start with the basics. Interests. You want them to have some sort of interest in something insurance, I suspect, right? So maybe health insurance. Maybe health insurance marketplace. Health insurance in the United States. Health coverage in the United States. Affordable care. Nothing else for that. We'll just do those for now. Again, search behaviors, you can go down, I mean, you can narrow this way down. Once again, I'd recommend not doing this right now, but you know, charitable donations and health, you can narrow it down even further. More categories, Facebook categories, connection type. Now, once again, I'd recommend, now with this one, we're boosting a post. So the other one we were doing Facebook likes, so we wanted to exclude people who like your page. But here, you might want to do people who like your page, depending on what the post is. You may want to post it to people who like your page. You may want to post it to the friends of people who like your page, because here you're actually posting a specific post and interest, something that may be of interest to people, because you're really trying to compel them to come visit you virtually. So virtually visit you online. So here you don't necessarily want to exclude people who like your page, because you're trying to engage with your audience. You're trying to engage with the people who like your page, and or gain the interest of friends of people who like your page. So in this case, we'll do people who like your page. You can save the audience and you can name it. Once again, budget, how much you want to spend. You know, you can do as low as $1 a day, and then run it for whatever length of time you want. You can start and stop it. This is, you know, it defaults to a month, but you can, you know, you can do it for a day if that's what you choose. You know, that's not going to be very effective, but I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. And then once again, post engagement is what you're looking for, and just leave it on, get the most engagements for the post. That's it. Name it something that you'll remember. And here's what it looks like. Now, whereas with the promoting for likes, I recommended taking off the right column and the desktop news feed. But here we're trying to engage with people. So in this case, I would recommend leaving the desktop news feed on. You might want to take the right column off, because that's just, you know, that just comes across as an ad, and that's not, depending on what you're boosting, that may or may not be effective. I usually turn this off, but I also test it. So there's times that I'll run 2 different ads, and I'll One of them I'll keep the right column on, the other one I'll keep it off, and I'll just test how they do. So up to you. That's just my recommendation. Mobile news feed, you may want to turn that off this time, but once again, I'd recommend testing it, because you can create a similar ad once you've created this one, and you can test and see which way it performs better. So that's it. Place order, and once again they'll review it. Same rules as I mentioned in the other video, which is the text has to be less than 20% of the entire photo. So it'll be reviewed. Facebook will review it. They'll use their algorithms and their fancy technology, and they'll review it. As long as it meets those guidelines, and you're not using, you can't use, for example, the Facebook thumbs up. If you put that in the picture, they'll not approve it, because that's a trademark. That's a Facebook trademark. So just make sure you're not using copyrighted or trademark logos, or what's the word I'm looking for? Icons in the photo someplace. But otherwise, it should go through, and as long as you're not promoting something Facebook doesn't like. And there are Facebook ad guidelines that you can look at if you just go to help. But that's it. That's how to boost a post. And I will see you on the next video.